Now I am going to illustrate this pointer concept with the help of a C program. So I am in code blockers, so I am going to write here int x is equal to say 25, and I will write printf if I will write %d comma, here I will write x, it will give me simply my result will be 25, as it has been done by us in past tutorials also. This is simply printing this 25 with the help of this integer variable. Now if I will copy this line, I will copy this line, I will paste it here. Now I am writing here instead of x I will write and x. It will give me an address. Before this I will insert a new line here /n, so that my data will be this output of this line will be in next line. You can see in first I am getting 25, and in second line I am getting address. It is basically address. It should be in alphanumeric form, but it is because of the %d here I am using %d, it is giving me the numeric form of address. Now I am going to write, instead of d I am going to write %p. I will copy this and I will paste it here. Now instead of this %d I will write %p, because %p represents the pointer address. So if this is and x, it should be, we should use in like we are using %d, we are using %f for float, %c for character. Similarly for address we use %p. So if I will run this, you can see basically I have to insert a new line here. Now I will run this program. Now it is giving me the memory address. This is the memory address of this x. X is storing 25, and the memory address, exact memory address, which is represented by pointer %p, and we are printing that address, and that address is this. This is the address where 25 is stored. This is the exact address where my 25 is stored. Now if I will write here printf, I am giving some heading here. I will give some headings. First, suppose I will write address, then I am inserting tab /t. I am inserting again one more tab /t, then name, then tab again, then I am writing here value. Okay, then /n for new line. Now I will show you what is the output. The output is like this. Okay, I have to insert a new line also here. Now you can see the output. Output is address, name, and value. Printf. Here address I am using %p, as I have used %p here also, because I have to write address here, address of something. Then I will give /t as a tab /t. Then name I will mention as a string, so I will use here %s. I will give it a name by myself, because %s I have written, and I have to write some name in double quotes that will be assigned to %s. And here I will write again this /t. Then I will write %d, because I have to mention a value here %d. So here after I will use /n. Now I am going to write here, this is %p. Here we will write not only x, we will write and x, because and x will return the address of x that we have seen here also. Okay, then at %s we are going to give some string. Suppose string I will write here. I will write that string here in double quotes. I will write my value, and after that I will give comma, and I will write %d, the value for this %d. Value for %d is this simple x. I will write here x. So it should write in this AND X, it will write the address of this 25 where in the memory it will write the address of the memory where this 25 is stored and whose name is X. So that memory address will be written here, and after that my value will be printed as my value, same my value in this string, and after that the value of X is 25, that will get printed here in %d. I will run this out and I will see the result. Here we have forgotten to use terminator. Now I will run it again. Now see the result. This is my address. This is my address. I have got the address. Name, I have to insert a tab here basically so that it will work correctly. I will insert /t, run it again and see the value. See the result. We will not use /t here. You can see the result. If I will do one thing, I will write /t here and I will write 1/t here. You can see the result. This is address, this is name. Name we have assigned below the name we have assigned simply my value, and after that we have assigned %d where I am assigning the value of X. This is address, this is value, and this is the name assigned by me. Okay, now I will show you one more thing. We have printed this. We have printed this and X. We have printed this and X. This is the address of X. But we have not stored this. To store this address, we can use a pointer variable. So I want to show you how to declare a pointer variable. So I will declare a pointer variable for this. Suppose I will use a pointer variable. I will use a pointer variable to declare a pointer variable. What my pointer variable will store? I have to use pointer variable to store the address of this X, and this X is holding the integer value. If it will hold a character value, I have to use char. If it will hold an integer, if it will hold an integer value, I have to use int. So it is holding 25, that is an integer, so I will use int. Now I have to use some variable. Suppose I will use variable px. You can use any variable, but I have used px. But to make it a pointer variable, I have to make use of this asterisk symbol. Okay, asterisk. You can create you can have space here, or if you don't want to enter space here, you can also continue with this. This star px is a pointer variable. Now it can hold the address. Address is returned by me. Address is returned to me with the help of and of x, because it is containing the address of this 25, and I am storing this address into this px variable. Now if I am going to print this px variable, I am going to print this line out. I am going to copy this. I am going to copy this, going to paste it here. Now this address, this is name, and this is value. This is pointer p. Instead of this and x, I will use here this px, because this is the pointer variable that is holding this address. So no need to use and x. I can use px because I have stored this address. I mean to say and x, which was returning address. I have stored that address in px variable, and px is not a simple variable. It is a pointer variable that can hold an address. So what will be my output after this? You can see this was my first. Now this is also returning me the same thing, but this one was returned to me with the help of and x. Here I was using and x. Now I am using px instead of using this and x. Same memory address was returned here, and same memory address is returning here. It is returning here the same memory address, but the only difference is that here we use it and x, but after that we assigned that and x to pointer variable px, and here we are printing this address with the help of px. Now what if I will write here, I will write px, but I will write and of px. If I am writing here and of px, it means that I am writing address. I am displaying address but address of this address. This is the address of address, further address of address. Basically, this px is already an address, but this address is also stored at some location in the memory, and that will be printed with the help of this, and this becomes the address of this px with the help of this AND. Basically, we are using this px, as this is px, we are using again px here, but with this px we are using AND, with the help of which, by using this AND, with the help of this AND, this becomes address of px. Initially it was px, which was also an address, but with the help of AND, it becomes address of px address. Px is already an address and makes it address of address. But for to print this, we cannot use %d here because it will return a numeric address. I have address is always an alphanumeric. So I will use here %p. It will give me, this will give me the address of this x. I mean to say this 25. Pointer to integer. But this is pointer to this pointer. This is pointer to this address. This will give me the address of, this will give me the address of this address. I'm going to run this. You can see values. Basically, this value and this value and this value, this was same, but this is different from these values. This is also memory location, this is also memory location. Address, this is also memory address, this is also memory address, and this is also memory address, but this is different from all these memory addresses. Why is it so? Because this is the address, this is the address where this address is stored. Okay, this is basically the concept of pointers. We are going to elaborate pointers more in coming tutorials. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, Indus Technologies.